The lights are on, and they're shining brightly, literally and figuratively, on this Saturday night. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Hawks. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Pollard with you. How are you watching the sidelines? We'll check in with her shortly. The Hawks will kick off first, and here we go.
Set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Chanticleers offense on the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And here comes the freshman quarterback, who has certainly outperformed his recruiting rankings. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Offense in a bunch formation. The run inside. It's Savage. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Grab over the middle. It's Coleman. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense, you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
Push down from the tackle. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. Ready. Off the play fake on the first down. And he gets off a marker down.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They came out attacking, wanted to cross their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Hawks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior running back. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They give it to him again. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to third.
He's close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He might want another play. On 4th down, going to the air.
Get it to him in his hands, right in his frame where he can yourself, when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick, and they maybe hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick.
And the spinner is going in the little time, just not on the yard. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Jones wants to throw it. I know you want to stretch the field horizontally, but working a little vertical in wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't. We got to be able to work with some space. There's an entire field that we got to attack on offense right now. That was just way too much work for the little game.
To the air on second down. Finds a big tight end. Now the connection takes him to the 11.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum. When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdown. You're not looking for. That's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position. Defensive linemen to try to move them out of the way to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
The shot that clears will put this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Followed him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return. That's how this period will come to an end. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Offense changing the play. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete. The long feel they couldn't look up.
And first half being that aggressive on their side of the field, that's a different world. Like you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up.
Now the lead is down to 11.
Set to advance on the football.
Put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice on them, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Hey, easy. Any hurricane.
Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the big foul. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shot at midfield. They'll mark it up to 49.
When you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get it down at the 38 to the first down. Hogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete. Working down behind the sticks on second down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got to the run. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the shot to clear is trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught by Coleman. And he's able to bounce off that tackle, but still not a whole lot of money.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. On the run, fires downfield. Can't get the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Under fire! And he was drilled just as he released it. It's incomplete. He's already thrown one pick, and look, he might get it together, but it seems like he's a little fouled up in his mechanics. A lot of things coming off his back foot.
And you want to get those feet set in the ground. Once you start to drift, the ball when you throw it.
Intercepted a first half turnover can swing momentum.
Coastal
Knocked
Carolina.
down, but with the interception. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the break. First and goal. Rushes on and the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Defense rolls up. Defense on in on that last play. Now a second and long play. Back to pass. And the defense gets worse, bringing the heat in down. He goes again.
This thing, the offense is going to be lucky to kick a field goal. 2 straight plays down by the goal line, 2 straight sacks. What is going on?
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And for the second time tonight, they'll cut out the field goal kicker. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Generate a really nice game for this offense and make second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback to take a breath in this game.
A nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, sticking the run in there, catching off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just never been down in the open field. What a big game for the offense. Hawks have it with the 1st and 10.
Blue 22.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's Howard. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boy, they must pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Quarterback may change this route. Jones to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down cover. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. You gave to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field. It's a win if you're on defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Bingo, Ruben. Bingo, Ruben.
They want to throw. Fires into the end zone. It's
position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
It doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here, and we've got time, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Eastern Michigan Eagles.
Looks like he's going to bring it up. Stopped at the 17. It's probably a second guess again. Here come the Hawks on the field to open this possession. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is priority against the Steelers. This is going to be a big key for them, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and repeating the clock.
Run the football.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got it. Gets it all the way down to the 39. And it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a good line.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there's some plays to be had.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete to the left.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for a touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Fields. He's brought down about 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchdown. The shoulder clears now ready to go wild. So this second half demonstrates where they looked on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. There's the pressure. Lions on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Savage. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. Like a nightmare. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Hawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Completion to the right.
This quarterback right now is he's doing a nice job in reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Way too close to punt. Way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's complete. He's got it up, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And the timing just a hair off. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He wants to change this route. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Hawks will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it'll be down right there.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. How did the Gunners get into the field?
Looking for space. It's Savage. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will. Determined run, but he's stopped at the 2 yards down to the 13. You've already set your punt around 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They'll run play action. He'll try to go. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the 1st down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next.
Snags it, and he's open. And he's got enough for the 1st down, and it'll be at the 35.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Tackle is made at the 37. Brings up 2nd down.
Of this defense.
Yeah, we know with this offense, too, they go on this goes, and they've just never been able to really get it in this game. You have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan. The offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
And the ball will bounce it to 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. On the move, it's Howard. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And we're in the 4th quarter with the lead. Very first play of the drive, you break nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Motion from the back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them.
He lets one fly deep. And they dial up the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that one. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Back to throw, it's Adams. Going back to the well, another deep ball. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offensive turn. They need to score and score quick.
And then an incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they need. Looking to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline. And he goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the pickup, but couldn't reel it in. Trying to change now on second and long. Run for the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be stopped short on the line. They needed about 3 more on that one.
These wide receivers work the middle of the field. So much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see it.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after. Down, stop. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. The shot to clears want to move quickly. Run in the red zone, it's Savage. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's first and 15. And he's brought down. That was a nice game.
This offense has really done a nice job on the end. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Doing it himself again. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up. I'll tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the rate. They've got a first down here. Start has been in this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He's there to make the stop, and then threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The Hawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Adams. Lets it fly. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback making checks.
killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you get into the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's brought down after a gain of about 5 yards to a stop as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover and pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. 5 quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw. It's Adams. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
That was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
He just threw it away. And the last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that. Like, this game is so close. It's back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on fourth down. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting the hole even open up, and they get the big fourth down.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Just one out of range will avoid disaster.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure on this quarterback. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive. They have any shot at winning this game, but it all comes down to this point.
First down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the offense just going to spike it here. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Gotta find a completion on this one. Got his man. They make the stop on the clock. 0, and that will do it for this one. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost those games like this. That wasn't